welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my Pan That Palette update for you. Yes, I am wearing blue eyeshadow, and no, I'm not loving it, but it needs to be done, so I am wearing blue eyeshadow. This first Pan That Palette is from the PANtastic Ladies Facebook group theme, Kicking It Old School. That is an older palette. It doesn't have to be your absolute oldest, just older. This is a theme that was voted on last year for our 2023 theme. And it lasts for the whole year, January 1st to December 31st. I am working on the Coastal Scents 88 palette, and I'm not hate panning it, clearly, because I'm not panning much of it. So I'm just going to show you what I have worked on and my thoughts on this and how I'm going to proceed. I have not finished anything else since the last update, but I have hit a new pan, and I have hit a pan that, let's see, I have worked on a lot, and it shows. So A4, which is this shade right up here, I have hit pan on it. I have quite a bit of pan on it. It is not my favorite, but I am able to use it with a very warm eyeshadow. No, it's actually a face powder. I'm going to pull it out. It's the Bobbi Brown face powder. And the tone of this and that they kind of neutralize each other, and it makes it a wearable look for me. So that is how I've been using that quite a bit, using it as a transition shade, and it just looks like a neutral transition shade. I haven't gotten to the point where I'm going to franken it yet, because I've just been dipping into one then the other and back and forth and blending and blending and blending and blending some more, and that is how I have made such good progress on that. That is probably my one success since the last update, so I'm very happy about that. It's looking pretty darn good, and the rest I can't really say that about. If you're wondering what's on my eyes, I have used this shade right here, and I have expanded the pan a little bit on that. I do have some of the black on my outer third, and then I have also blended in this dark blue. And I'm trying to think of what I have. Oh, I have a BH Cosmetics on my lids and a different BH Cosmetics palette on my inner corner, but I have been using this palette. It's not as impressive as it should be for a Pan That palette. I gotta say, I'm not emotionally invested in this palette this year. I'm not hating it. I don't know, I'm not feeling the colors. I have really been into like the berries and the oranges this year, and this just ain't it. It's not bad, it's not what I'm feeling. So it's probably not the best choice for me, but I'm going to continue on with this one. I originally was chatting back and forth in the comments with other people, thinking that I might just try to hit pan on everything in here and then just, you know, call it a day or call it a year actually. But I'm not feeling inspired by that at all. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick and choose a few of these, and I'm just going to try to finish them. The rest of them, I'm going to leave them be unless I absolutely feel like I want to use it. So there's just some that I feel like I could probably finish by the end of the year. So I'm just going to focus on those, and I'm just not even going to stress about the other shades in here. So that being said, I'm going to work on the two Frankens. This one was an entire eyeshadow Frankened in here. It had pan on it previously, but there is still that eyeshadow that does not count as an empty or anything. So I would like to finish that Franken. This is a partial Franken underneath. I have some of this shade here in there. So I would like to finish these two Franken shades. The A4, the one that I just showed you that I had just hit pan on since the last update, I would like to finish that because I'm making such good progress on it, and I found a way that it is actually functioning for me. So I think that would be one that I could feasibly get done. The majority of these shades in here are not ones that I am going to be focused on right now. Crazy as it sounds, I think this Blurple right here, which is a bluey purple, and this deep blue, which I do actually have on like the outer portion of my eyelids. I think I want to work on those two, as well as finishing up this black shade that I have made amazing progress on this year. I really feel like I can definitely get this black done. I'm going to focus on it because it's getting colder now, and I'm okay with like smoking out the outer portion of my eyes a little bit more. I feel like I could probably get that black done. These are going to be a stretch, but I'm going to try to do it because they both have really good pan on it. The Frankens, those are going to be easy, and I feel like that this shade here is going to probably be fairly easy for me. I will use some of the other shades here or there, but they are not going to be a priority for me. If I can get the Frankens and at least 2 other shades done, I think I'm going to be very, very happy. So I know this is not going to be like a super huge success on this palette for this year. I wasn't feeling it, and this is my play year. So as much as I like to finish things and have a successful year, not all projects are going to be successful, and I'm okay with that. I can live with it. I can work on this some more next year if I feel like it, but I'm not going to force myself to constantly use a palette that I'm just not feeling. There are times when I want to wear the teals or the greens, almost never the blues, but you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna, it's good. It is good the way it is. I'm gonna focus on those few shades, and then we're gonna see how that goes. All right, I have another palette to show you. This is the Better Together theme that was created by my friend Paula. There's a bunch of us that are going to be listed down below that have joined into this, and hopefully we're going to be doing it again next year. That would be kind of cool. Just kind of, I don't know if we're going to put it in the group or not. We're still in discussions on that one, but I do believe we are going to have Better Together just as kind of a standalone thing, not as the official yearly theme. I think it's just going to be one of those things that, you know, we're just going to do. If you want to do it, you can do it. If you don't want to do it, that's cool too. That might become a recurring thing within the group. And I chose this palette right here. Not going to say the name because we're family friendly here. And this is BH Cosmetics. It is very pretty. I just don't like the name of the palette. And this is what she looks like. I am just attempting to hit pan on things, and I've hit my first pan. Right there. Do you see it? I finally hit a pan on this one. This is in the shade Blissed Out. It is just a basic medium worn brown, and I want to say I used it in my eyebrows most, but I have used it as like an actual eyeshadow as well. But primarily, that has been used in my eyebrows. Have I touched anything else except a swatch? No, I have not. So I will probably pick another shade in here to kind of work on in conjunction with the 6 million other things that I have going on. But this is not going to be a focus, but I will at least play around with it for the next month, and we'll see how that goes. We are down to the last 2 months of this panning year, so I am really going to be reassessing everything that I'm working on currently, and it's a lot of stuff, and I'm going to prioritize. And whatever I prioritize as number 1, that's what I'm going to work on, and then like go down the list in order of priority, and you know, go from there. I am going to still be hitting pans. I'm going to still be finishing some stuff. It may not be every project is a success, and I'm okay with that because I'm still achieving my goals as far as using things up, making progress on things. And I think in the long run, that is really what my goal is with my collection. So as long as I am reaching that goal of loving and appreciating all of my inventory, then I feel like I'm having a successful year, even if things aren't finishing up. Next year, that is going to be my focus, to finish things again. So, you know, we're gonna be shifting gears here very soon. All right, definitely go check out everyone that has joined into the PANtastic Ladies Facebook group theme of Kicking It Old School. There's going to be a spreadsheet down there, as well as a list of everyone that is doing the Better Together theme. All right, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.